So when I say I'm definitely not laughing at this lady, but I have been looking at her sideways because I be, like I always say, I be looking at people sideways anyway. So when they're doing something that, it looks weird, even funny type, then yeah, that's how I be. But I truly don't mean no harm by it because I just feel like people can laugh at what they want to, and yeah, it just be funny or silly looking to me, or strange or whatever. And even though I proclaim to be a woman of God, and I am a woman of God, that's what I believe. That's what um, it was some aspects of this person that I could feel I can get with, and then it was other aspects. She was just interesting to observe. And then there was other things that I'm like, girl, I don't know what you got going on. I'm thinking to myself or whatever. Um, I'm in here. Y'all probably gonna have to excuse my smacking because I'm definitely about to have my Texas Pete hotter. It's gonna be hot. My taste buds is just barely getting over being burnt the other day with the freaking hot chocolate. So, but anyway, let's hop back on here real quick because hold on, I just kind of ran once I seen this news or whatever, like break out about some social media, well, a social media influencer, and then his wife and stuff, and I guess they're supposed. Well, he announced that they're getting a divorce and whatever. Meanwhile, she been posting, things regarding, not bothering with and tampering with her marriage. Me personally, like I you talking about on a lot of my videos, I can relate because, like I said, I was involved with a male, not a man, a male who didn't necessarily always claim me publicly or this, that, and the third, but I knew what it was behind closed doors, and in general, I knew. Sometimes I feel like I knew what it was better than him because I was hearing from God while he was just doing whatever. And so, to me, it's similar, and because she's the very like religious type and stuff like that, and I've definitely been religious, maybe overly religious and stuff like that. So I had to come to a place of like, that balance. He about to bring my noodles in here. The microwave. I said bring them. Don't you remember me saying when I finish, bring them? Yes. Bring me a paper towel too. Well, never mind. I don't need the paper towel. Just bring the noodles. Gotta eat me some hot noodles. Spicy chicken. Yeah, all I needed was the one thing I asked for. And that was the noodles. Thank you. Comfortable. You recording? What? I said, are you recording? Yeah. A piece. So anyway. So yeah. Yep, I'm about to be smacking because this stuff is getting hot already, but it's so good. You want to make some hot wings and make them with this. I just tasted their ribs with the Texas Pete flavor. Oh, again, they're not paying me, so I'm not trying to get them that. But, mm, mm, mm. Amazing. So, yeah, she's religious and she shows it. And then she went as far as to um, put this, and I'm gonna actually read it out what she said, because I ain't gonna lie, when it's a word based and you, even if it's talking about somebody dying or killing in the Bible, I don't feel like it's casting a spell. I feel like and believe that it's speaking the word. You can speak the word. Now God knows yo your inner, like your inner heart and mindset when you're speaking it. So you know what's really going on there. But and some people can just tell by even the tone of your voice, but still you can speak the word. You got a right to speak the word. So a lot of people was calling her what she said witchcraft and spell casting and stuff like that. But you got to be careful with saying speaking the word. You just got to be careful. I'm not saying that some people can't use it and try to do that, but you got to be careful with saying that speaking the word is the same thing as casting a spell. That's my only thing. That's why I'm kind of laughing at others. This girl is really pretty. I like how she do her natural stuff. I don't like everything that she wears, like her outfits and stuff like that. But she was being true to herself. She come off as a little weird, a little awkward, or a lot to me, but I wouldn't be putting my mouth on nobody. Let me see. I'm trying to find exactly what she has said. Here it is, I think. She was okay. So they were saying she was. Oh yeah, speaking the word is not wishing. It's not wishing ill will on anybody. That is not the same. The word of God is active and powerful, sharper than any. It's alive and it's sharper than any double-edged sword. So, and that's just on period. Like I don't want to say that's on period. That's just period. It is what it is. Um. So it said she was wishing ill will on people who criticized her marriage and slandered them. She said, and I was with it when I heard her. I was like, go off, girl. Only God know the depths of whatever she done been through and stuff like that, and He know how to lead her to certain stuff. And people be thinking you cannot use the word. There's other prophets out here who do similar, who speak similarly. I've linked up with even a person who, he seemed like he is one of the most holy people, and he's giving me scriptures that talked about slaughtering your enemies, and that's just again that's that on that. So a lot of people, and there's a lot of them out here laughing and saying, "Oh, she spoke a curse over people." She really spoke it on herself, and especially because he's announcing divorce. Maybe her praying and continuously praying regarding her marriage is, if it got to a point where it's just time for him to be removed because he's not changing his behavior. You know what I'm saying? And God is not going to allow her to be, so it may look like it's always supposed to be so embarrassing for her because, oh, look, you done spoke this and now look at you. Or whatever. I can definitely relate. I'm not saying I can fully relate because she actually had the ring, the ceremony, all that was inside the institution. I'm going to say the outward. Mine was more so inward, and it was definitely spiritual before I could get to, getting the ring and this, what I'm saying, the outward expression of it, should I say. So, and then they were supposed to be high school sweethearts. So, totally different. So she knew, he knew her when she was in her partying days. She did talk about that. He knew her when she was in her partying days, clubbing days, and then, vice versa. Seemingly he never left. He still want to live for the world or whatever. I mean, because really, looking at this female that he done linked up with, oh my God, it's kind of disturbing. I see something about her. I see something totally different about his wife. But, so she said, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. See, she was speaking the word because she wasn't just saying husband. But she was talking, I guess it was male and female. May husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seeds become I don't know, never know how to say that word. Vagabonds or vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and the words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet. Now, somebody spell prophets wrong. They get on my nerves spelling prophets as in money instead of profits. No harm. You've been warned. After the cheating. Okay, so that was that. I don't know if she said something more, but that part, I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like y'all better still watch your mouth about her and stop picking and laughing. I've never wanted to sit back and laugh and pick on her. If anything, you want to learn from her, if you can, whatever is not necessary for you to learn, discard it. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow her page. Don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. But I really, even when she sat down with him and she was saying this is the helmet of salvation and oh my God, people starting to pick on her. It's like, ooh, that bonnet of salvation or whatever. Basically, like, where'd that get you, sis? It is so, I can't speak for her, but I'm speaking for me. It is, even after what I spoke about earlier today, it's humiliating. It's embarrassing. It's painful. It comes from women and females that sometimes been through something like that anyway, have been embarrassed by a man that they was in love with and stuff like that. And that's what happened to me. You know, it was females that was either with, you know, a baby daddy that it didn't work out with, or maybe was married and, you know, that man left them and went and made a whole new family. And so that is real peculiar to me, that happening, and the way we talk about it and speak about it. And I'm like, it's crazy. It's weird. I'm trying to think, did I put that chicken up in the freezer? Um, yeah, it's crazy and weird that this is what's been happening. And I be feeling the type of way because I more so see it in the black community where you see all the fathers and stuff leaving, going to make another family, this, that, and the third, having baby mamas. But to me, it seems like you see less white men doing it. But then maybe that's because my eyes ain't open fully, and or whatever, or just I'm not around them like that. But it's really, really nerve wracking. I was laughing at this female who was definitely making a joke about it, calling it out and stuff like that, shining the light on it. And then they saying that the female is saying, don't take it out on us, sis. For one, you don't need to say us unless you including yourself in ones that she's deeming as trifling and worse. You know what I'm saying? That was slandering her and stuff like that. You need to be careful what you saying. Um, but they were saying, don't take it out on us, take it out on your husband. How do y'all know that she didn't? How do y'all know that she didn't address him at home? Or my feelings is she didn't even, when a wife is praying for her husband or praying regarding her marriage, she don't gotta, her taking it up with him, it might look pan out in a different type of way. Like she might not have to say a word to him. She just continued carrying herself as the woman who she is and who she believes God designed her to be. And it's going to all sort out. So whether that's her being protected and him being removed because he want to continue in that type of behavior. But how do y'all know that she wasn't saying anything to him? Then furthermore, yes, if I'm somebody's wife, and somebody, or just like my house, I might talk, if somebody, an outsider was trying to get in, I might talk to that outsider a totally different type of way than I'm going to speak to the ones that's already inside that I'm trying to protect. So, another wife, along with her husband, you're supposed to still be protecting your marriage as well. Even if and when he's not doing that, you did that in front of God, you know what I'm saying? And so you ain't supposed to just be, anyway, hopefully people get my drift, but It's just crazy though. I get real tired of seeing stuff like that. Men cheating on um women, baby mama, baby daddy culture. Um, and of course, it's been going on for long. I look back and I see from the old school these especially entertainers or people that's influencers, they be out here having multiple wives and so many families and stuff like that. But I pray that it cease and it stop, but it seems like it's what makes the world go round. But anyway, woo baby, when I tell you, I literally wanted some chicken to eat this hot sauce on. I had some chicken left over from from the other day when I cooked it, and I just put them in the freezer so they wouldn't go bad. But yeah, I wanted to just eat this hot sauce. That hot sauce is hot as I don't know what, but it's flavorful. It's so good. It's about got my nose running. I ain't even got nothing up in there. Anyway, I stopped everything that I was doing to go and watch and find out about this. I'll try not to follow that whole thing too closely. Too close. I'm actually about to play another clip. People was people was picking on her. People was picking and laughing. I get it. Some people gonna pick and laugh at stuff that they don't understand. I do it myself. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I don't really pick, but I might laugh at like, oh wow, that looks funny. Okay, so I'm gonna watch this. Like, see this. Some of these females on here be. Oh, then I got some other confirmation today from something because I be seeing somebody wearing a certain necklace and it was just confirmation. Okay, let me get up off of here. Some people just make a joke of it and it seems so funny. Let me save this to watch later. Oh, Lord. Okay. See. Oh, my nose trying to run. It'd be so. It'd be so many more videos once you type that in of what you're looking for. Anyway, I'm about to play this little clip. It's definitely probably copyright type stuff, so. Oh, you already saying her name wrong, just being disrespectful. She's getting dragged on social media after calling out the haters who spoke negatively about her marriage. Take a look. May the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds. I'm gonna just let it play on the earth. Man, she wishing death on people. Well, a lot of people everybody keep calling that wishing death. That is not wishing death. Her man was cheating. Another person wrote, use that energy and pray over your own marriage. We don't need those aggressive prayers. All right, y'all, what do you think about her? I can't vouch for her, but I believe she's already in the right to cope with her message. Listen, I understand her frustration, but this message pissed me off. It feels like to me she fell victim, right? Because one minute she was quoting the Bible verses and talking about forgiveness and the grace of God on her marriage, and she's gonna stick in it, only to turn around now and become this disgusting person who's talking about I know my battery running. You're supposed to be a Christian. You wish death on people. She didn't wish death. She spoke the word. You poverty and disease on folks talking about your husband and your marriage. That's a freaking hypocrite, and she should have kept quiet as far as I'm concerned. And let me tell you one other thing, Miss Dania. This wouldn't have been an issue if your man was not commoditizing black women and their emotional feelings surrounding relationships. He brought this up. He brought this in, and that's why granted, yes, you gotta hold that male accountable. He gonna be accountable. He might be considered worse than an infidel, but
well, it seems rehearsed. It also seems like she's brainwashed somehow, and she borderline gives me cult vibes. If you want my true opinion. Okay, all right, Q, go ahead. Let's hear it. Let me tell you something. That woman is a religious weirdo, and that's why her fine ass husband cheating on her. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Let me tell you something. The reason you act like that, that's why that man cheat on you. Send his fine ass over here, baby. You over there casting spells with that witchcraft and carrying on. Your hair ain't never done. And I'm gonna tell you something. There is nothing godly about what she did and what you said. May your husbands and wives become widows. May your children become fatherless. Like now listen.
I guess when she say mayor,
Nasty church people.
you just gotta pray the word. You can't really change it into your own. So I do get that. Okay, when he said it like that, when she said mayor.
That's why your husband slanging D all over y'all city and having girls have abortions because he don't want to deal with your Harry Potter sorceress, spell casting witches of Eastwick ass, you damn weirdo.
No, that's just mean too. Because you don't know.
Very well said. I can't stand when women get like this. I really can't. Like, you're mad at us because you're deflecting. You don't want to really address him, right? So you're going to take it out on the people that have something to say about what y'all got going on. Y'all put it out there, we criticize it, and then you mad at us. You know you look foolish.
Anyway, I'm off here. I'll be back later, but that's what I had to say about that one.